Okay, hello my friend. Hopefully that you are doing great. So in the previous sharing session, I already said to you about how to do a basic job search on LinkedIn. So in that session, I said you how to search something related to title, skill, or company, or some specific, area, and then you can look for a list of jobs there. So today I want to share you one more tip that can support you very good in your job search. So for example, let me try to open the Google Maps here. So in the Google Maps that you already see in my screen here. So for example, I put something like Central California here, and you can see from the Google Maps here, we have some boundary here to, locate that area. So for example, there are some specific reasons that, for example, you have the relative there, you have friend there, or some any other reason that you want to move to a very specific location in future to live there to get more experience, something like that. And you want something like, when you move to another location, the very important thing that you want to get a job there. So the first thing, but you need to target the, that location area exactly, because why, I will share you later. But first, you open the Google Map and make sure that you target correct location. Okay. So the second thing, if you go to your LinkedIn profile and you can see here in the jobs tab here, what you do, you will search to map with this location, and then we will get the job notification for any new job that's incoming, that recruiter they will post it in this area. Okay, so now let's start. For example, let me try to do something like I will search for the central central here. You can see Central California, United States here, and then I click. But it's not all of this. So here you see this is the distance, how many miles you can see here. So this is basically, this is the boundary, right? So if you see here, the location here is around 40 kilometers. So that means from this, what we call it, boundary, and we calculate to something like, the distance is around in 40 kilometers, 25 miles. So for example, I don't want to write a lot of things like that. So I don't want to write so much like that. I just want to target around this area. So how can I do that? I will reduce the distance here to around 10 miles, 16 kilometers here, and I apply by click on solve the results here. So you can see the results may be a little reduced. And then after that, because there is something, the list of jobs here will based on my skill that I declare related to my LinkedIn profile. But I don't want to put a lot of jobs here, but I want to try to narrow down something related to a very specific skill. So for example, as a software developer, engineer in test, I want to specify something very zero to Selenium. This is one of the very mandatory skill in software development engineering test, and I click here. So after I select, you can see the result is now reduced significantly here. You see here, it's just around 400 result here for this distance. So after that, you will do something very important. Here you can see the job outlets up here. So you click turn it on. Okay. After you click turn it on, it will show you a dialog to confirm, right? You have just input here. You search for Selenium in Central California, United States here. And here, this is how you want to receive your alerts. Here you will select the daily here. Okay. And then you want to get the notification via email and notification, power of them. Okay, so for me, I just let it as default, and then after that I click save. So what's the that mean? That mean every time if there is a requester post a job related to Selenium, that means we have something related to the title with the Selenium, or inside the content here, the job description with that keyword in this location within 10 miles. So I will get a notification via the LinkedIn profile and the email that's associated with my account as well. So that means when I have any job, I can go to the list and then I can see the job description and decide whether I want to apply for the job or not. So if you go here and you click here, you can add one more than jobs filter like that. Okay, let's click on done first. And for example, I want to do something more. Thus, I want to add something like not Selenium, but something related to order test stocks. For example, it should be related to WebDriver IO. And then I select it here. And let's say if I click here, and then I click on save. Okay, so if you try to click on save, it will replace that one. You see, it's now WebDriver IO, so it's not the correct way to do. Let's try to apply to Selenium again here, and then click here. Let me try to turn it off, turn it on again. So Selenium, and I say, what I want to do is I will try to click on the job search again here. And then I will input for the essentials again with the new keyword WebDriver IO, and I try to reduce the mouse show results here, and then after that I will turn the notification on again. So here we have another job search alert here, and what I do, I will click on save here. Okay, so now if I go to the job search here, you can see I have the Selenium, and it's something related to the job searches. So if I go to the job alert here, you can see I already have two of them here. Okay, so one related to the WebDriver IO, another one related to Selenium here. And you can see the frequency here and how it delivers your notification and the distance here as well. So in case you want to change something, you just need to click on this button and then try to adjust it. Or you know what? You just simply delete it and do another one. For example, like that. Okay. So basically you can add more, not related to the location, but you can, based on the company name, based on the title or something like that, you can, try to filter many parameters there. And then after that, when we have anything related to the job posting in this area that matches with your requirement, with your search parameter, it will send you a notification about that. Okay, so that means you don't miss any your dream job here in this location. Okay, so you can try to apply and explore around. And if you are seeking for any job, something like that, so I wish you all the best luck. Okay, so bye for now and see you in order sharing session.